Hello, Los Angeles Lakers fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. The NBA world just got shaken by one of those moves that make every fan stop scrolling and double-check the news twice. Yes, you heard it right. Nick Claxton, the Brooklyn Nets' springy, rim-protecting center, is officially rocking the purple and gold. The Los Angeles Lakers have pulled off what some are already calling the most underrated signing of the offseason. It's the kind of move that doesn't scream headlines like a blockbuster trade for a superstar, but the more you think about it, the more it makes sense. Claxton is only 25, coming off back-to-back breakout seasons where he proved he's more than just an athletic shot blocker. He's smart, mobile, and fits perfectly in a league that's moving faster and leaner by the day. The Lakers, long criticized for relying too much on older, slower big men, just injected some serious youth and energy into their front court. It's a signing that might not make the loudest noise today, but by the time playoffs roll around, it could look like pure genius. Fans can already picture those LeBron alley-oops finishing in Claxton's hands under the flashing lights of Crypto.com Arena. Behind the scenes, whispers say this deal didn't come out of nowhere. The Lakers front office, led by Rob Pelinka, has been quietly eyeing Claxton for months. Even before the trade deadline last season, there were subtle inquiries, little phone calls testing Brooklyn's interest. The Nets, however, were hesitant to let go of one of their best defensive anchors. Claxton had become a rare bright spot in a team still recovering from the departure of Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. But as the months passed and Brooklyn realized they were more in rebuild mode than playoff contention, the idea of moving Claxton for the right price became more realistic. The Lakers saw their opening and didn't hesitate. They pitched a vision, Claxton alongside Anthony Davis, two elite defenders covering every inch of the paint, switching on guards and running the floor like wings. It's a scary thought for opponents. Inside Lakers circles, they're calling this a defensive revolution, a move to return the team's DNA to what won them the 2020 title: defense, speed, and chemistry. And you can already feel the buzz on social media. Lakers fans are going wild, calling it a steal, a masterstroke, the kind of under-the-radar deal that could define the season. Imagine the highlight reels: Claxton sprinting down the lane, LeBron tossing no-look lobs, and the arena exploding as the ball slams through the rim. But it's not just about dunks. What makes this signing fascinating is the basketball IQ element. Claxton isn't your typical big man who just camps under the basket. He switches on pick and rolls, guards perimeter players, and recovers like a guard. The Lakers have been desperate for that versatility, someone who can protect the rim but not get played off the court in small ball situations. With Davis, the Lakers had one of the best defensive players in the league. Now, they might have two. The idea of Davis and Claxton rotating, sharing minutes, or even playing together gives Darvin Ham an entirely new playbook. It's like the Lakers just added a younger mirror version of AD, and that's terrifying for the rest of the Western Conference. Still, not everyone's convinced. Some analysts are raising eyebrows, questioning whether Claxton can thrive under the bright lights of Los Angeles. Brooklyn isn't exactly a quiet market, but playing for the Lakers is another level entirely. The scrutiny, the pressure, the expectations. Claxton's been known as a quiet worker, someone who keeps his head down and lets his game speak. That's perfect for a rebuilding team, but LA? It's a circus, a constant spotlight. The question is whether he can keep that calm, grounded demeanor while every move he makes becomes a headline. Then there's the fit with Anthony Davis. Both players prefer operating close to the rim, and spacing could become an issue if the Lakers don't surround them with consistent shooters. There's a risk here, no doubt, but there's also an enormous upside. If it works, if Claxton and AD figure out that balance, this could be one of the most dominant defensive duos the Lakers have ever had. The stakes are sky high, but that's exactly how the Lakers like it. And what about LeBron James? At 40, still rewriting the book on longevity, this move might be exactly what he needed. For years, LeBron has carried heavy defensive loads and logged massive minutes protecting the rim in crunch time. Claxton changes that equation. He gives LeBron freedom to conserve energy, to focus on playmaking, to pick his defensive spots strategically. The Lakers have struggled to find that perfect athletic big since Dwight Howard's first stint. JaVale McGee filled that role briefly, but Claxton brings a modern twist. The same athleticism, but with far more mobility and discipline. You can already imagine LeBron's excitement in training camp, testing those lobs, reading Claxton's timing. There's even talk that Claxton's defensive presence could extend LeBron's career by another season. That's how impactful this could be. In a sense, this move isn't just about this season. It's about maximizing every last ounce of LeBron's twilight greatness. And if Claxton can help deliver banner number 18, his name will be written in Lakers lore forever. For Brooklyn, this move stings, no doubt. Losing a young star like Claxton isn't easy, especially one who embodied so much of their defensive identity. But the Nets are betting on a long game. They received assets, flexibility, and a chance to reset around younger players like Cam Thomas and Mikal Bridges. It's a necessary step, even if it hurts. Fans in Brooklyn might grumble, but there's a sense of acceptance. Claxton deserved this. He gave everything to the Nets during chaotic years filled with superstar drama and constant roster turnover. Now he gets a chance to chase a championship on basketball's biggest stage. For him, it's not just a change of jersey. It's a graduation, a move from promise to purpose. As one insider put it, Claxton didn't leave Brooklyn for fame. He left for legacy. And that line perfectly sums it up. Because when you wear purple and gold, you're not just playing for points or highlights. You're playing for history. The Lakers' locker room, according to early whispers, is already buzzing with excitement over Claxton's arrival. Anthony Davis reportedly reached out minutes after the deal went through, sending a text that said simply, "Let's build a wall." It's the kind of energy you love to hear from your franchise cornerstone. Those two together could redefine how modern defense looks in the NBA. Imagine switch-heavy schemes, traps on the perimeter, and shot contests that make opponents hesitate to even drive the lane. Claxton's timing on blocks is elite, and pairing that with Davis's anticipation feels unfair. Lakers assistant coaches have already started sketching out defensive sets that could squeeze teams into bad shots all night long. It's not hard to picture the Lakers leading the league in defensive rating again, just like in their title year. And if they can combine that defensive dominance with even an average offense, they might just leapfrog into true contender status. It's not flashy, but it's smart basketball. The kind of move that wins championships when everyone else is chasing the next shiny superstar. Of course, the Lakers' identity is about more than X's and O's. It's about culture. That Hollywood swagger, that Showtime energy that makes every home game feel like an event. Claxton's low-key personality might seem like a strange fit at first glance, but that contrast could actually be perfect. The Lakers don't need another loud voice. They've got LeBron for leadership, AD for dominance, and Austin Reeves for that young spark. What they needed was balance. Claxton's calm energy might be exactly what keeps the team grounded when the spotlight burns hottest. His quiet focus could anchor the team emotionally the same way his defense anchors the paint. Teammates who played with him in Brooklyn describe him as a glue guy, the type who never complains about touches, never demands headlines, but always shows up ready to work. On a roster that sometimes struggles with consistency, that's gold. Sometimes the best addition isn't the loudest or the flashiest. It's the one that brings everyone else into sync. Meanwhile, Lakers fans are already flooding social media with photoshopped images of Claxton in purple and gold. Edits of him standing beside LeBron and Davis are trending on Twitter, and Lakers Nation forums are filled with threads titled "Our New Twin Towers." The excitement feels different this time, more hopeful, more grounded. Fans know the Lakers have made big splashes before that didn't always pan out. Remember the Russell Westbrook experiment? This move feels like the opposite of that. It's calculated, strategic, and built on fit rather than fame. Even Vegas odds makers have quietly adjusted the Lakers' title odds upward since the announcement. Claxton might not sell jerseys like Kyrie or Harden, but he brings something much rarer: balance. And for a franchise that spent years swinging between extremes, balance might be the missing piece. The noise around this signing isn't just hype, it's belief. That cautious, contagious belief that maybe, just maybe, the Lakers are building something sustainable again. In private circles, there's talk that LeBron himself pushed for this move. Sources close to the team hint that during summer meetings, he emphasized the need for athletic defense and youth around him. He's seen what happens when older lineups get exposed in the playoffs, the fatigue, the mismatches, the slow rotations. Claxton solves all of that. He's a safety net, a second wall behind Davis, and a running mate who can keep up in transition. If LeBron is truly entering the final chapters of his career, this is the kind of teammate he needs beside him. Someone who doesn't need the ball, plays hard every possession, and covers every defensive crack. You can almost sense the respect already forming between them, the old master and the rising student. And make no mistake, LeBron loves projects like Claxton. He sees the potential, the raw athleticism, and he knows how to turn that into winning basketball. It's the same formula that revived Dwight Howard's career, only this time, it's younger, faster, and built for the modern game. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on. Still, there's a question lingering in the air. Will the Lakers offense keep up? With Claxton and Davis sharing the floor, spacing becomes tricky. Neither is a natural shooter, and that could allow defenses to collapse on drives. That's where the rest of the roster comes in. Reeves, Russell, and Rui Hachimura will have to hit those open looks. There's already talk of the Lakers targeting another shooter before the season starts, maybe a veteran sniper to stretch the floor. But even if they don't, Darvin Ham has options. Claxton can run pick and rolls with LeBron, flash to the rim, and feast on easy lobs. Davis can operate from the elbow or mid-post, pulling defenders just enough to open lanes. It'll take creativity, but that's what good coaching is for. The Lakers know this isn't a perfect puzzle yet, but for once, it feels like the pieces actually belong together. Claxton doesn't fix everything, but he makes everything else make sense. And in today's NBA, that's priceless. So here we are, another chapter in the Lakers' never-ending story of reinvention. From Showtime to the Shaq-Kobe era, from bubble glory to the rebuilding years, this franchise always finds a way to stay relevant. The signing of Nick Claxton might not dominate talk shows for long, but could quietly shape the entire season. If he delivers, if the chemistry clicks, the Lakers could once again find themselves in the Western Finals, battling for banner number 18. And if not, well, at least they're swinging smart, not desperate. But for now, under the bright lights of Los Angeles, a new number is about to be introduced in that iconic gold uniform. And somewhere in Brooklyn, a fan smiles knowingly because they've seen what Claxton can do. The rest of the world is about to find out. Purple and gold never looked so fresh, and the NBA just got a little more interesting. Ultimately, the narrative surrounding Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect reflects the modern complexities of managing elite sports talent, where personal ambition, team cohesion, and public perception intersect in high-stakes ways. Rumors suggest that Reeves' refusal to play alongside Connect has not only challenged conventional hierarchy within the Lakers, but has also created a ripple effect influencing coaching decisions, practice dynamics, and media narratives. Observers note that how this situation unfolds could serve as a case study for other franchises, highlighting the delicate balance required to manage personality conflicts without compromising performance. Fans continue to dissect games, interviews, and social media activity for signs of resolution or escalation, keeping the storyline alive and highly engaging. Analysts emphasize that the Lakers' approach to conflict resolution in this instance may have lasting implications for team culture, recruitment strategies, and player retention, demonstrating the interconnection between individual behavior and organizational outcomes. Coaches reportedly aim to mediate effectively, balancing Reeves' assertiveness with Connect's contributions, while management contemplates both tactical and strategic adjustments to navigate the friction. The ongoing speculation, fueled by rumor and insider commentary, ensures that the Reeves-Connect narrative remains central to NBA discourse, offering fans, pundits, and stakeholders a window into the intricate, high-pressure environment of professional basketball, where interpersonal dynamics can be as influential as athletic talent, and where every statement, decision, or action has the potential to reshape the trajectory of a storied franchise like the Lakers. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.